Why did Chris Martin suddenly react emotionally to an issue that hasn't even been clarified by HYB? Did the Coldplay frontman truly express deep concern for Jungkook and Jimin? What exactly is going on behind the scenes that made a world-class musician like Chris Martin speak up? These questions are now swirling rapidly, especially after several rumors began spreading in online communities, triggering a new wave of speculation that involves global figures in South Korea's most influential boy group, BTS. This controversy gained momentum after various unofficial fan accounts and K-pop observers on social media platforms started raising questions about Chris Martin's recent public behavior, particularly in connection with posts that were interpreted as supportive or alluding to BTS. The attention was especially focused on Jungkook and Jimin, who are reportedly in a tense situation. Though no official statement has confirmed it, what's more surprising is the timing. Chris Martin is known for being reserved when it comes to public controversies. However, recent posts and comments attributed to him, although not verified by any major media, have been interpreted as signs of his concern for Jungkook and Jimin. The friendship that should bring peace is now being tested by unexpected situations, said one tweet, which netizens claim was Chris Martin's coded message. Netizens also highlighted the long-standing close relationship between BTS and Coldplay. Chris Martin, who has collaborated with the group on the hit song My Universe, is known to have a warm relationship, particularly with Jungkook and Jimin. Many fans recall their touching moment at the 2021 AMAs when Chris Martin embraced both members on stage after their joint performance. The speculation intensified after a well-known fanbase account claimed that Chris Martin had personally reached out to a HYB executive, expressing concern over the current emotional state of Jungkook and Jimin. However, until now, no official source has confirmed that communication ever happened. What triggered even more waves of emotion among fans was a video circulating widely that allegedly showed Jungkook appearing distressed during a recent private event. In the video, which has not been verified, some viewers claim to see signs of stress and emotional fatigue on Jungkook's face, interpreted as evidence of personal turmoil. The drama grew when fan forums began speculating that Jimin and Jungkook had experienced a falling out. Some linked it to internal issues within the agency, while others believed it stemmed from pressure or personal misunderstandings. Again, no official statement has verified these claims, but the speculation continues to spread unchecked. Chris Martin, who has always been vocal about empathy and friendship in the music industry, suddenly became the center of attention after liking a tweet that referenced Jimin and Jungkook's alleged situation. Although liking a tweet might seem trivial, it was enough to ignite wild speculation that Chris Martin was quietly trying to show support. Meanwhile, some armies believe this is just another example of media manipulation or rumor amplification for clicks. They argue that unless Chris Martin himself makes a direct statement, it's irresponsible to interpret his behavior as confirmation of anything. This is how misunderstandings grow. One fan tweeted to the same time. Others believe that there is indeed something unusual happening behind the scenes. Too many things are adding up, wrote a fan on Reddit. The timing, the interactions, the silence from HYB, it's not just coincidence. Another aspect stirring emotions is the resurfacing of an old clip from 2022 where Jimin said during an interview, "There are times when even between us, it's hard to understand each other." While the context at the time seemed innocent, now some fans are linking that comment to the current rumors. Adding fuel to the fire was a now-deleted post from a former staff member who worked on BTS's Permission to Dance music video. The anonymous individual claimed to have witnessed an argument between two members that ended with one walking off set. Though they didn't mention names, many assumed the post referred to Jungkook and Jimin. HYB's silence on the matter has also been a focal point. The agency has not released any clarifications regarding Chris Martin's alleged reaction or the supposed rift between Jungkook and Jimin. This has left room for more interpretations and emotional outpourings, both in support and in anxiety. As speculation continued to swirl, a new narrative emerged. that Chris Martin may be preparing a joint statement or even a musical collaboration with Jungkook and Jimin to help bridge whatever gap fans believe has formed. While this sounds poetic again, there is no solid evidence to support this theory that in the midst of all this, the emotional tension within the fandom is palpable. Many fans are worried, not only about the personal well-being of Jungkook and Jimin but also about the integrity of their bond, which has been a core part of BTS's identity for years. Fans are now calling for transparency, urging HYBE and the members themselves to speak out if there's anything that needs clarification. "We've supported them for over a decade. We deserve to know if something serious is going on," said one longtime ARMY. However, others caution against demanding explanations for personal matters. They are human beings, and they're allowed to deal with things privately. "We don't own their pain," commented another fan on Weverse. This tension reflects a deeper issue in fandom culture, how parasocial relationships can sometimes lead to unrealistic expectations and invasive speculation. When artists become global figures, their personal lives are no longer their own, and every gesture, word, or silence is dissected endlessly. As it stands now, no clear confirmation has emerged to validate the concerns involving Chris Martin, Jungkook, and Jimin. Yet the emotional impact on the fanbase is undeniable. Whether true or not, the rumors have already shaped narratives and triggered responses on a global scale. However, after further investigation from various official sources, it can be confirmed that the news claiming Chris Martin's deep concern for Jungkook and Jimin, as well as the alleged serious conflict between the two, lacks clear and valid factual basis. There is no strong evidence or official statement from Coldplay, Chris Martin, HYBE, or BTS that confirms this information. Many of the circulating speculations appear to stem from assumptions, personal interpretations of posts, and video clips taken out of context. Verified media from both South Korea and internationally have not published any reports linking Chris Martin directly to Jungkook and Jimin's personal issues. Even posts that were allegedly attributed to Chris Martin have been proven to be edited and not from his official account. Similarly, the rumor that he contacted HYB personally has never been confirmed by either party. It's important to recognize that information like this is often exaggerated and spread without verification, mainly to attract attention or create sensation. In the entertainment industry, which is highly sensitive to public opinion, such narratives can cause significant harm to the artists involved and to global artist relations. Therefore, the news circulating about Chris Martin's concern for Jungkook and Jimin and the alleged rift between them cannot be factually accounted for. The public is advised to be more cautious in consuming information and to always verify news through official sources and credible media outlets.